Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over some water cooling stuff for the blue themed PC that I'm going to be hopefully doing later this year. Basically I'm going with a water cooling kit. And right now I am looking with I'm going to go with the Thermaltake Pacific C360 hardline tubing kit because you get a lot of cool stuff. You get a 360mm radiator, which should be enough for our CPU, GPU, our two GPUs and our CPU. Then you get a nice fill bottle, the 24-pin bridging connector. You get thermal compound silicone inserts for bending your hardline tubing. You get 500 millimeters of hardline tubing across 8 sticks. You get a nice ARGB controller, 3 Thermaltake ARGB fans, and specifically they are the Pure 12 ARGB sync radiator fans that are compatible with a bunch of motherboard software. So yeah, great, good for that. You're getting the Pacific W4 CPU water block, and then you're getting the Thermaltake Pacific C360 radiator. You're getting the Pacific PR15 DDC pump reservoir combo. It's pretty short reservoir, it's probably like that big, but that's totally fine. You're getting transparent coolant, so you're getting all the coolant that we should need, which is nice. And they included the Pacific C Pro G1/4 fittings. These are really cool. They're kind of like a black and kind of white color scheme, which I like. You get 6 of them in the pack, and then you get 2 90s in the pack as well. But I am going to need 6 extra for our GPUs, so yeah. And then, as I was saying, you get the VTuber PET 5A 16 millimeter tubing. So I decided to kind of price out the kit, kind of basically priced kind of the kit versus what you would get if you bought it individually. So just a kind of reminder here on the core specs of the system. So we have an i5 4690K quad core processor. We have the Asus Z97A motherboard. I haven't decided on the RAM yet for the system, so yeah. We have a Kingston A400 120GB SSDs. We got 2 of those, and then we have a Team MP33 M.2 that NVMe solid state drive. So basically, so yeah, that's 128GB. We got 2 GTX 960s, the Corsair 450D. We have an optical drive, Wi-Fi card there, and then yeah. So that's basically it for the core specs, basically. So with the W4 CPU water block, I looked up the block and I found it going for $95 on Newegg. Now you can buy it cheaper on a few sites, but I decided to stick to a major retailer there, so that's about $95 on Newegg. Now for a C360 Rad. This you can normally find for about $78 on Amazon. So they had that there, so I went with that, which I thought was a pretty good retailer there as well. Now for fans, with the 3-pack with the ARGB controller, goes for about $48 on Amazon. So another Amazon price there, but I thought that was a pretty good price for 3 fans that are ARGB and a controller. Now coolant, I also found on Amazon. So you can get the same amount, 1,000 milliliters, for $30. So I thought that was a pretty good deal there as well. Now for our C Pro fittings, for just the straight compression fittings, with a 6-pack is about $60, which I thought was really expensive.
Go.